Hey guys, what's up? It's JP here and I'm back with Series 12. So today we'll be opening the first box, which is Duelist Nexus. I don't believe I've actually opened this box before, so let's take a quick look here. Yeah, this is new to me. Obviously, we've got some pretty good cards in here. I would say overall, this is a pretty underwhelming set. It was supposed to be sort of like the big game changer and all that, but I think with the exception of Fusion Armament, there hasn't been anything in here that has been meta. Obviously, they have the quarter century. This is the start of the quarter centuries, I think, if I remember correctly. And even if not, they do have the magicians of what's it? Magicians of time and bond and something. So that's essentially the main incentive for us, right? It'd be nice if you could pull it here. Obviously, this is a OCG first edition, so we got the +1 pack, and that obviously goes to the stack that's way off screen there. And yeah, 20 Duelist Nexus. So there's two major hits here that we could hope to pull. One is obviously the magicians, and then there's also a quarter century. I think it's cosmic or quasar dragon. So that's really exciting. So yeah, let's hope we could pull one of those, and if not, a crimson dragon every now and then would be nice. So first pack. Ooh, yeah, I'm not too familiar with all the cards here. Right off the bat here, we got the reprint of the Quasar Dragon. That's our first Ultra. Right off the bat, that's pretty shocking. But then again, I guess it's because I wasn't really paying attention with them full or rare, so yeah. And once again, I'm not sure what's up with the lighting on my in the room these days here. Um, yeah, that's kind of strange what's going on there. Not sure if this will make things better or worse, but we're gonna try and try and make things a little easier to look at here. I do apologize for not doing this in advance, but it's like, yeah, I'm not sure if it's some new feature on my webcam that I'm not aware of. Seems like it is, but I could be mistaken here. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty hard for you guys to see, I'd imagine. What happens if I do this instead? Does that become better? Not really. Kind of better, worse-ish. Yeah, I have to figure that out at some point. So let's go. We got the illusion. That's the new gazelle, right? Oh, I just realized there's more settings here. Let me just see if any of these might have changed over time. Doesn't really look like a. Oh, there we go. That looks, yeah, there we go. That looks a little better, I think. Not sure how that happened, but it did happen. So here we go. Nope. Got a purely. Oh, this is the our first super, which is the. Oh, I'm blanking on the name of this guy. It's that weird one that kind of lets you link off your opponent's monsters. It's a fiend. I think it's like abomination or something. I forgot the name of the archetype. But yeah, this is a good one. Obviously, this you guys can't see it, but look at how this wrapper opened. Jesus, like, look at that. Absolutely disastrous there. But yeah, this is a slightly harder one to open here. Let me try and adjust the thing just a little bit more here. I think. Yeah, there we go. I think that should be a little better, right? We got some Mikankos and a little that weird little synchro archetype where you rank, like when you do synchros, you minus or subtract the levels instead of adding. Pole stars, something like that. This is an interesting looking card here. It has IP Masquerena on it, but I mean, it's, you would think that a card with IP Masquerena would be good, but no. So yeah, these are, there we go. That's the other one. I need to figure out what these cards are called. I'm sure. Ooh, our first secret here. This is a ancient sword. So unfortunately, we did pull a secret, which means no QCR. So anticlimactic. That came pretty early into the pulls, but you know what? A secret is a secret. It's not a particularly good one. I think this is the ancient warriors one. If not, it's the one with the noble arms. I think it's noble arms. There's Yusei himself. We got a weird pot card, and a gazelle or chimera, the illusion chimera. Yeah. So unfortunately, we already pulled our secret, so no QCR. But let's hope that we can get a HR. All right. So this is the evolve sword dragon, not dragon, the dinosaur support. Yeah, let's do that, and then this guy can scoot over a little bit. All right, next pack. I don't even think we're halfway here. This is gonna be a bit of a longer video because I had to sort of figure out what went wrong with the camera. It's still not like 100% for some reason, but you know, I guess I can't really do anything about it then. We got her in super. I mean, you know what? I've never seen this card before. It's kind of weird. I guess because it's a pyro or fire type, you know. That's something that nobody really pays attention to. Unless you're like Fire Kings or Prometheum Princess or whatever it's called. Prometheus? Yeah, hold on. Let me get that out of the screen here. This is, we got the Snake Eyes rare, and this is Baphomet, the reprint. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I guess this could sort of go up there, I guess, and then we can rearrange it this way. Yeah, it feels like every time I do a video, I sort of change like the layout of things, but yeah, we make do, I guess. Thank you guys for the new guys for subbing again. I really appreciate it. Obviously, the new year, we're gonna hope for new sets to come, but you know, nothing's. Ooh, Turbo Synchro. We got the new set that isn't quite out yet. I know there's been a couple of sets that came out this year already, but I'm not gonna spend that much money on those, especially not with like a Japan trip coming up. There we got another one of the, Orcus. I think this is an Orcus card. Yeah, so you may not see that many new sets, especially not like full on sets like these, but you might see a few limited sets. Like we did the stamp collection, and then we'll probably do we'll definitely do over the, I guess it's called over limit or over the limit collection, which I believe is a 5D reference, if I remember correctly, right? That's when he summons Quasar Dragon. Yeah, we'll do both of those sets. We'll do an entire case of each of those, and then we'll see where we go for the rest of the year. There's nothing that's really been announced yet. That we got our ulti in this one. Yeah, so nothing announced yet. So we'll see what comes out later in the year. Ooh, it is the Hilda, right? That's her name. Or Hilta. It's the Fire Charmer. This card is absolute garbage, right? I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we're hoping to pull at least one Crimson Dragon here just to add to the, just to add to some value into this pulls here. We got the emergency, that's Rescue Ace, and some Pearlies. Yeah, so we're about halfway down. This is again slightly longer video than what a typical booster box would be, but yeah, we had to make some adjustments here. Ooh, some Dark Wolves. Nothing too intriguing, sadly. Let's see here. Yeah, with the exception of Crimson Dragon, I think I'm not really too keen to pull anything else. Unfortunately, we already pulled our secret and our ulti, so I think there's still a chance we get a holo, but the holo is the Quasar Dragon, or the reprinting of the Quasar. So, I mean, if we get it, we get it, but fingers crossed, right? We never know. That's the King of Beasts, right? That weird purple lion one from like way back in the day. Funny they do. There we go. Fusion armament. Yeah, that's a good one to pull. Surprisingly, it's still pretty valuable as a super, but I guess it hasn't really been reprinted in OCG. So, oh, this is that weird illusion monster, right? I think it's illusion. I can't remember. It might be just a regular fusion, like Chimera kind of fusion. It's the one that like pops every time your opponent activates like a card, I think. Which on paper sounds great, but Yu-Gi-Oh's like way past that, right? Ooh, I've never actually seen this card, which is interesting. I think that's another one of those weird. I don't think I should call it weird, but Noble Arms card, right? One of those random supports that they seem to have gotten in this set. So yeah, 3 ultras and what's that? 6 supers. That's not. I mean that we're pulling pretty average, I guess. Chimera fusion, very nice. And yeah, I think we're due one more foil, so it's either a super or holo, I think, unless the ratios have changed. If not, yeah, unfortunately we might have to sort of go off with a bit of a fizzle, but you know what, it's pretty exciting to open a new set. Again, these are not cards that I'm super familiar with. I did not pull, I did not open this set. I was not hyped for this set, even though they did announce the Magicians, but I was like, I'll just buy the singles, which ironically I have not done. I do not own a copy of the Magicians of Bond or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's on my to get list, I guess. All right, final pack. Got the A bomb. We got some Pearlies, the VV, and yeah. All right, so slightly less foils than what is typically what we used to get in Series 11 by the looks of it. I don't think I'm mistaken about that, right? It is a little bit less. But you know what? It's the first video of a new series. If we start off big, which we kind of did with Series 11, but unfortunately we didn't with this. But it is what it is. We'll take it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully be next week. I know it's been a bit of a delay again. My health is it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This is JP signing out.